Hello, my beautiful mamas. Welcome back to my channel, Zanny B. Davis, where I speak all about pregnancy, hypnobirthing, and new motherhood. I love to share with first time mommies because I'm a first time mama, and I want to share today about becoming the mother that God desires you to be. First of all, I want to let you know that God has a plan for you. You became a mother for a reason, and I want you to remember this, right? And it's a reason that you may not even be able to phantom, right? I remember praying to God and I was like, God, show me a mother in the Bible who I can emulate and who I can help women to aspire to be. And I was praying about it and then nothing would come to my mind. And then he dropped Mary, the mother of all mothers, the mother of God. And what I want to learn and I want to teach about Mary is that when the angel came to Mary and told her that she was going to give birth to the Messiah, she didn't go like, no, like me, little old me. Oh my gosh, no way. I cannot do this, right? She didn't say that. She was a woman of faith, and most of all, she was courageous. You know what she said? Those of you who know the Bible, she said, Lord, use me. I am your vessel. And I want each and every one of us mothers to say that to ourselves every single day. Lord, use me. Motherhood is an exciting journey. It's also a scary journey. I mean, every single day I pray and I'm like, God, thank you for this little girl, my lovely Zaina, but help me to be the mother that you want me to be. Help me to bring her up in the way that you want me to bring her up. Help me to learn so that I could teach her the best way to, live an abundant life and live an epic life, because that's what I want for myself and that's what I want for her. And I know you as mommies, you want that for your kids as well. Who doesn't want their children to live the most epic life? And when we say epic, mean being able to have whatever they desire in their life, going after their dreams, being courageous, having faith, all of those things. But for your kids to grow up with that, they need to see it from you. I always say, babies and children, they do not do what they're told, they do what they see, especially when it comes to the way that we go through life. When you think about, like, how they learn about relationships and how they learn about money and how they learn about goals and dreams, they look at you. You know what I mean? So therefore we have to start with ourselves, and that is why I want to be able to tell you how you can become the mother that God wants you to be. First of all, you need to ask God. Simple. Ask God. If I always say, like, God is like my best friend. Honestly, like, I ask him every single thing. And there was a time when I didn't. I remember this story. And I would always remember this. Like, there's an older lady in my church when I grew up in St. Vincent, and she was very stylish. Oh my goodness, she had a gorgeous haircut, tall, slim, always well dressed in these high-inch heels. And she would come to church on a Sunday morning and she'd always be well dressed. And one time I heard her say something. She said she asked God every single day what she should be wearing. And I remember thinking as a kid, like, oh my gosh, you're so lonely. She lived by herself. I was like, you're so lonely that you have to ask God what to wear. Like, that is just like pathetic. I remember thinking that. But as a child, I was like, I didn't say pathetic. I was like, oh my goodness, that's really sad. But now I've grown older, I realize what she is saying. She means like God has to be your best friend, so much that you would want to ask him. It's not that you have to, but you want to hear from him. Even like, what should I wear? And that's why she could step out every single day looking her absolute best. And I started to do that for myself now. I'm like, God, how can I feel my best? How can I look my best? I'll tell you this lovely dress that I have on, I've had it in my closet for over 5 years. And I always leave it for special occasions, because that's what I do all the time with my clothes. I'm like, oh, I'm leaving that for a special occasion, which hardly ever comes, maybe twice a year, because here somewhere in the UK, I mean, it's not very much. So maybe twice a year. Like, if I go home every other year in the Caribbean, I might wear it, but I wouldn't wear it again. And I remember this morning just getting up and I was like, God, I want to feel absolutely amazing. I want to put my best foot forward today because I just feel great. I'm so grateful. And God took me. I said, God, what should I wear? And he took me to this dress. He's like, take it out, strut it. I went to the supermarket. Everybody's like looking at me like, where is she going? I'm going to the supermarket, honey, and I'm coming home to do my work, drop off my baby girl to her school, and I want to look my best and feel my best, right? It's just a matter of you bringing God into every single thing. So if you want to know who he wants you to be as a mother, ask him, like, Lord, who do you want me to be as a mother? What kind of mother do you want me to be? Should I be like really calm? Should I be authoritative? Should I be whatever it may be? Like, do you want me to spend more time with my kids? What is it that I need to do more of to be the mother that you desires me to be? Ask him. And then after you've asked him, listen. That's why I say that we have to be able to bring meditation into our daily routine. Every single morning I would just take a few minutes. I used to time it, but now I'm like so into it now. But you can start off with just 10 minutes for 5 minutes on your clock, on your phone, and just sit in silence. I know that ideas are gonna come, thoughts are gonna come, what's for breakfast, blah blah blah. It's okay, just let it come and let it flow, and just go back to your breathing and just speak to God. Just say to him, I want to hear from you, Lord. I'm here, I want to hear from you, and you will hear from him. I can promise you that. So the first thing that you need to do is ask God and then listen. And then he's going to show you what you need to do. And then from there, when he shows you, you need to be courageous enough to do it. Because I know many times that God would tell me to do something and I'll be so scared about it. I remember when I first started doing YouTube videos, it's like God was saying to me, I really want you to go ahead. And it took me a while to get my rhythm as to what I'm sharing, what I'm talking about, blah, blah, blah. But it took me a while to go out and put up videos because I was so scared. So many times we are gonna need to step out of our comfort zone. We're gonna have to, not only swallow our pride, but get over ourselves and just do what God has called us to do. And even in your motherhood as well, maybe God will be saying to you, I want you to spend some more time with your kids in this environment. Maybe take them out more, go for walks, maybe listen to your kids more, maybe take off the television sometimes and just play with them. That's gonna take a little bit of courage as well, because you're probably thinking, well, I just don't have time, I work so much throughout the day, I have to come home, I have housework, blah blah blah, right? You've got to have faith and courage enough to know, like, you know what, my role is a mother and I want to be the best mother that I can be. I want to spend time with my kids, I want to listen to them, I want them to know that I care. And so that's what you need to do, and so you need to be courageous enough to do that. Now let me tell you, sometimes you're going to need support. I remember when I was on my own journey, not for motherhood, to be honest, because I always, as I said before, I always go to God and I always pray. But there are certain things in my life where I need support in. And I'm telling you now, before I used to be like, I can do it, I can figure it out. I remember when I started my business, for one, especially when it comes to business, it's one of those things that you have to get help with, because you're going to get stuck. Also as well, if you have traumas, if you have like situations in your life where you have like huge negative thoughts, maybe anger, maybe you have a lot of fear. For me, I had a lot of fear when it comes to living my purpose. Like, I knew what I wanted to do, but I was so scared of being seen and being judged and all of those things. Like, I needed to seek help, and so I reached out to people in my life. I actually worked with a coach for a while, because I wanted to discover the true me. I wanted to get over my own doubts and my own fears and my own little talks in my head, and I wanted to show up the best person that God wanted me to be. And I seek the help and I got it, and I want to encourage you as well. That's why I have hypnobirthing as well, because one of the things that we take for granted is that birthing is like natural. It is natural, but a lot of times we have to reprogram our minds because of what society has been telling us. For what we have seen, we have to retrain our minds, and we need help. And that's why I have a hypnobirthing program. And this is why as well I've created a new program called the Peaceful Mommy Program. I'm so excited about this. This is another step after, well, it could be before or after hypnobirthing, but it's a complementary service to my hypnobirthing program. What I want to do in this Peaceful Mommy Program is to do exactly that, to help mothers to live their most courageous, peaceful, calm, and happy life, just so that they can get over the negative thoughts, the negative feelings, the unbeliefs, the fear, the doubt, the anxiety, even self-pity. I have been there before, where I just pity myself. I'm like, poor me, I can't get this done. But you can. A lot of times it's just that mindset part, the beliefs that we have that we need to change. And you can do it on your own. I'm not going to say no. You can start with your declarations. You can start praying. You can start reading your Bible, which is what I have been doing constantly. But sometimes you need a little bit more help. And sometimes you need to actually see a coach, somebody who has been there, somebody who's done that, and who's going to show you exactly how to do it, who's going to support you, hold you accountable, encourage you to do what you need to do. And therefore, that is what this program is going to be doing for you. It's a 12-week program. You work with me one-on-one, and we go through your desires for your as a mother. What are the things that are holding you back from being that? We're going to look at your beliefs. We're going to change those beliefs, because that is what is most important than anything else, is reprogramming that mindset. What do you believe to be true? You've got to change that, because then you're going to stay stuck. You're going to stay in your negative thoughts and your negative feelings, and that is not going to it's not going to help you. It's not going to help anyone. I'm also going to help you through my 4 pillars to peace and happiness, and that is, of course, I tell you it, and it's also in my guide. go ahead and get my free How to Be a Happy, Calm, and Confident Mother guide. I created that just for you. I speak about my pillars of it, and it's about the physical, the spiritual, the emotional, and the mental. And I help you through those, and I help you to stay on track and be able to activate these actions every single day. I can promise you throughout that 12 weeks, you are going to change. You're going to see changes, and you're going to have the support that you need to continue on even after we finish working together. So if this is something that you would want to do, you want to be the best mother, you want to be peaceful, you want to be calm, you want to be happy in your motherhood journey, you want to get over the negative thoughts and the feelings that are going through your mind, go ahead and check out that program. It is in the link below. And I can't wait to work with some of you amazing women, because I know the kind of joy that I have, the peace that I have being the mother to Zaina, and that is because I work on that every single day intentionally. I seek God, I speak to Him, I have a great connection with Him, and that is what I want for you as well. Okay, so go ahead, check that out. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like it, comment, share it with other mothers, and of course subscribe to the channel so you can get notified when I go my videos come out every single week. You will be the first to know. So thanks again for being here, lovely ladies. Speak to you soon. Bye.